Hello, sweet friend. I wish everything is going well with you. Um, First of all, please allow me to introduce myself since this was the first session that I performed for you. My name is Yota. I am from Greece. I live in a very beautiful Greek island right now, which is called Paros. And I've been working as a Reiki master for over 10 years. And I've also studied psychology and NLP. I don't know if you know what NLP is. It's a new science which is based on how human brain works and how we can reprogram our subconscious mind in order for us to create the life that we would like to. I am sorry for my English. I know that my English is pretty bad. But I always prefer to send a video instead of an email, a text message, because I think that it feels more personal to see the person who performed your energy healing session. I would like to share with you a few things about your energy. And first of all, I want you to know that a few days after the healing session, for about 2 to 3 days, you may experience a spiritual detox, and this is absolutely normal. And you may experience some intense emotions. You may feel the need to cry. You may feel anger. Okay. Just release these emotions. This is part of the healing process. And I'm sure that a couple of days after the energy healing session, you will feel your energy much lighter. Okay. So, first of all, I want you to know that I sensed a blockage at your sacral chakra and at your heart chakra as well. Okay. Um, After the energy healing session, these energy centers were open and activated. Okay. But I want you to keep on working on your energy because it's a kind of habit for them uh, to vibrate at a certain frequency because they have been vibrating in this frequency for years, as I sensed. Okay. So I'm sorry. You have somehow to train them, train your chakras to raise their vibration. Okay. So, um, let's talk about the sacral chakra. Okay. I will tell you some ways that you can train your chakras. Don't worry about this. At the end of the video, I will give you some tips. So, the sacral chakra is an energy center which develops when we're 2 years old and it overall develops for 7 years. Okay. So, this is, when we're 2 years old, is the first time in our life, that is when we start walking actually, and we are able to approach the others, to touch them, to kiss them, to play with them, to interact with them. Okay. So it's the first time that we learn how intimacy feels like. And we usually learn this from our parents. And I really sense that there was a lack of attention, affection there. First of all, I want to make something clear. I don't mean to accuse your parents. I truly believe that parents have, most of the times, the best intentions toward their children, but they are human beings, okay? And they also belong to our soul tribe. They are people souls that we meet in order for us to take some lessons, to become better. So I don't know what exactly happened at your childhood at this age, but I will give you some examples in order for you to understand what I mean. Even though I know that if what I'm telling you right now resonates with you, I'm sure that you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So these blockades may happen in case, for example, your parents had to work a lot of hours, or if you lost one of your parents, or if your parents divorced when you were at that age, and you didn't have the opportunity to see them, to spend a lot of time with them. Okay. If, for example, your parents were facing some issues, some practical issues, some financial issues, some health issues, this was something that, happened in my life. When I was born, my sister had a very serious health issue. So my parents were focused on her health, okay, and resolving this issue. And I felt somehow neglected, but they didn't do this intentionally, okay? So, as I was telling you, this maybe they were facing some issues and they were not emotionally available to you, okay, as much as they wanted or they should. Hmm? So, what's the result of this? The result is most of the times when we go through this kind of experiences in our childhood, is that um, these energy center blocks, and when they're sacral chakra blocks, most of the times we have some issues in our relationships, okay? Especially in the loving sexual ones, okay? It's kind of difficult for us sometimes to have a balanced, relationship. Um, or we have some intense ups and downs, mood swings, okay? It's not easy for us to, and we may feel overwhelmed by our own emotions, okay? Um, and sometimes we have some issues in the area around our sacral chakra, physical issues. I mean, the sacral chakra is about 10 inches below our navel. And some other times, when this energy center is blocked, then we have the tendency to create dependencies, any kind of dependence, be it food, sugar, alcohol, even dependent relationships. Okay. You don't have what I just gave you, share with you everything that you may experience in your life because of this blockage. But this doesn't mean that you have to experience all these things, okay? For example, but I want to be more specific, because what I sensed about you actually is that somehow you haven't accepted yourself as a whole. I want to remind you that, we are human beings, and human beings were not perfect. This is not our mission to be perfect. We have some shadow parts and some light parts, and we have to embrace them all in order for us to be happy. Actually, Carl Jung said, "I'd rather be whole than good." I want you to imagine your chakras like small pies, which have a lot of pieces, and some of these pieces are our shadow parts, and some others are our light parts. But if we want to be in our power, we have to have the whole pie. Okay, so there are some things about yourself that you haven't really accepted, and I can feel you, because unfortunately we grow up and we learn, okay, that some things are good and some other things are bad, some stereotypes. Nobody told us bravo because we were sensitive, okay, or overly emotional, okay. uh, but we were, um, we always get rewarded for being dynamic, okay. So we learn somehow not to accept every piece of ourselves, and I want you to embrace everything that you are. Embracing our shadow qualities, my friend, is really important, because our shadow qualities will come out anyway, but if we accept them, they will come out in positive ways. So I want you to be uh, to embrace everything that you are. Uh, Maybe this has to do with your appearance, with your looks, with your some of your behaviors, some of your traits. Okay, I want you to embrace everything that you are. You have a wonderful energy. Okay, I really sense this during your session. So I want you to accept your beautiful self, okay? And accept everything that you are. And when we embrace our shadow qualities, and when we accept everything that we are, actually, this works wonders in our life. Because it is as if we are telling to the universe that, dear universe, this is what I am, this is what I need. And the universe delivers what we need, okay? So I want you to embrace yourself. Shadow work would help you a lot. Okay. I want you to work a little on your sacral chakra. I'm going to send you my energy healing guide check out, this is an ebook that I have written for my students and my clients. I want you to check out what I suggest you to do about your sacral chakra. This is going to be really, really helpful. And dancing helps a lot, the sacral chakra, and you can do it at home. Just listen to your favorite music and move your body for about um, 15 minutes every day. This will really help you balance your sacral chakra. Okay? But energy healing sessions for the sacral chakra would really help you, and shadow work on your sacral chakra would help you. If you feel called to, please check out the shadow work sessions that I have at my Etsy shop and also the sacral chakra session. Okay. But you can heal your energy on your own as well. That's why I'm sending you the energy healing guide. Okay. Um, Now about your heart chakra. This is also a feminine energy chakra. Both of these are feminine energy chakras. Okay. Somehow I sense that during your childhood, you learned to behave sometimes in a certain way in order for you to keep a balance at home, okay, or in order for you to receive love, to be accepted, to be approved, okay. And this usually happens when our parents are a little more judgmental or critical towards us or demanding, okay. Maybe they did it because they believed that this way they would help you to become the best version of yourself. But this makes the child believe that actually I have to behave in a certain way if I want to be loved. I want you to remember that actually love